Hello everyone, Owner here with another episode of My First Megabase. And last episode we got plastic up and running. We did all our oil refining and yeah, just got this little bit going. I just extended this out to 8 of these, which is enough for, they produce one every half second, so 8 is 16 a second, which is a yellow belt. Also, as we see, our solid fuel has backed up. I also linked that up here to the train. Eventually, as that coal gets used, that will feed back. I also extended out our copper production, so we've now got 30 miners and the full 48 of these, and I extended our steel to this other side arrangement that we had, and this really weird really weird kind of arrangement here, which we put in because we only had the small poles instead of the large poles. But as you can see now, like a large pole on this side covers all this whole area, so rather than having these three small, you could have just had one large over there. But hey, that's how we set it up originally, so we just had to work with what we got. So this episode, I want to get as far into blue science as we possibly can, which is not too bad because we've already got solid fuel. Now we need 12 of these blue or chemical science pack creators, because they take 24 seconds, but each one produces 2 packs. So we will need 12 of these to produce 1 a second, which means every second we need a solid fuel, and every second we need 3 red circuits, and every second we need 2 engines. So I'm just going to start with engines because we've got pretty much everything we need for engines. That's not a problem at all. We're going to have to extend out this kind of thing though, because we need that space. Alright, let's just do that. Not too worried about shapes at this point. There we go. Alright, let's do that, and we will recover these ones, and that'll give us a bit of room. Alright. So all we need to be producing is our engines here, because I will be putting red circuits on the bus, and I'll probably do it over here. No, we'll do red circuits here because red circuits will extend out quite a ways. Alright, they are very slow. So maybe what I should be doing is red circuits first. Alright, let's do red circuits first. So red circuits need plastic and copper cable and green circuits. We have green circuits on the bus, we have plastic on the bus, we just need to make copper cable. Now, the thing to note here is it takes 6 seconds, so it needs every 6 seconds it needs 4 copper cable, and copper cable is produced 4 every second. So one of these can service 6 red circuit machines. So this is how we're going to do it. This will be our sort of rough blueprint for what we need, and what I'm going to do is something like this. Alright, so here we're going to have copper cable, and to do that I am going to get copper cable to come in on the inside of this one. So this is how we're going to do it, and we actually need to do it further up because that's where we're going to come in. So we'll do that, and then this way the copper cable will be on the inside, the copper plate will be on the inside, and the copper cable will be on the outside. Just a quick check on that, and we can keep this going all the way through, just like that, and we'll have copper on one side and copper cable on the next. And then if we're going to create another array of these on the other side after this, then we'll have copper plate for the copper cable. So that's the theory there. let's bring this down. So blue science is definitely a good milestone to get to, because with blue science comes a couple of really powerful things. Obviously, one of the best is our cracking, oil cracking, which is such a great way to alleviate some of the early petroleum problems. But we'll get to there as we go. All right. So here you'll want to pull in and pull out, as it were. Sounds a little bit nasty, but we also need plastic and green circuits. So we'll bring them in here, somewhere on that row. There's plastics, and our green circuits are a bit of a ways away, but we'll bring that down. Now this is massively going to tax our green circuit system. There is no doubt about that. That is not going to work, unfortunately. We're going to have to do something a little bit crazier. Man. I'm just trying to figure out what we can actually do here. I think we're going to have to shift you up, aren't we? That's really the best solution. Alright. Because we need... Oh, I'm sure it could have worked. Anyway, doesn't matter. We got there. Alright. So this is the arrangement we need. And of course those are, for whatever reason, pointing the way. And there we go. Okay, we got there in the end. And now we have what we need for our red circuits, and we need an output. Alright, so these guys doing something like that, and then we need our red circuits coming in like that. Yeah, that is it. Now we just power up this grouping here, and whoa, did I just see we have absolutely no power. Alright, we have overtaxed our system, which is probably not surprising because I have not really been paying any attention to it. So let us fix that up. Let's go 3, 4, and that means we will need 8 of these. Let's go 10, 5. Alright. Oh, and actually, what is going on here? That's just because it's out of power? Yeah, I'm not convinced. What we should actually do is look at the longer term. I feel like our production has dropped off because we're out of... what we can do is just put sort of a few of these in here. Something like this, try and do them all just to power it up. And just see how we go. See actually what our supplies are, because I have put a lot of miners in. Yeah, so we are struggling with power, so that is the reason. Alright, that is good to know. Alright, let's get all these guys sorted. Right there. We are a couple steam engines shy somehow, and of course we need to make some pipe. Sorry, just got quiet there, but just thinking. Alright, how many are we short? We need 6. 6 burner inserters. There is 6 burner inserters. Alright. Now, luckily we're not on laser defense just yet. Otherwise we would be in a world of hurt. Alright. There we have it. Let's maybe we need to ramp this up just a wee bit. What are we going to do here? I guess we can add you to the pile. Oh, look at this. That's some of our issue is. Alright, what I'm also going to do here is split off something like that. Because yeah, power obviously, it's nice to have plastic, but yeah, power is very important. Alright. And as you can see already, these guys aren't getting the coal they need, so we're just barely holding on. Coal outpost might be a early point of call. There's one up there, another one over there. It's getting close to some biters though. There's one out there, not huge patches, but that's what we have to work with. That one is obviously the biggest, so maybe that will be our outreach. Where did those guys come from? I don't know. But that is not what we want to see. Alright, let's try and kill them off before they destroy anything. And we lost a power pole. And one up there. Let's put you there. Alright. And let's repair it all up. We're going to find the see where the one broken bit of belt is, which will probably come back to haunt us if we don't identify it straight away. That's where it was. Alright, it looks like it's actually there. Okay. Yes, we are back up and running. Excellent. So, these guys, I'm assuming, just went well past that. It looks like this is no longer powered. There we go. Alright, that is our one power point across there. That is very, very important. But we'll fix this up here. Try and get and do that guy. Let's get some wall around that. Alright. There we go, and of course we need to ammo that up. How's the ammo going over here? They've got heaps of ammo. Hopefully then that there is overlap there, so they won't be sneaking through there. Oh man, do we have red circuits? Well, we've got some red circuits being produced. We've got 1 a second. We need 2 a second just for blue science alone. So we better fix this up, eh? And we just want to do the same on this side. We can just extend it all out on one side, but I do like doing this because it leaves the space then, and you've got sort of a known set of amount of space that you need for your base. So, like I said, spreading things out early is pretty good. Okay. So, just we want to copy basically this exact same thing over here. There's our copper cable and copper plate, and there's that. We'll need one coming in on that. Some inputs here and some outputs. Running out of blue inserters, but that's right, we've got just enough, and then some inputs for the other bits. Alright, and again we'll want our copper cable coming in like so. So let's grab that. And of course I forgot about these guys. Wonderful. Alright, man, these attacks just keep happening. Let's quickly just check that we've got enough ammo where that was. Yeah, ammo is looking good. Alright. Can't wait till we get lasers and we can just Settle our settle it all down. All right, and that is the arrangement we want. All right. So like I said, this is probably super taxing for all our bits and pieces, but we will have red circuit. So red circuit I want to put next to green circuit. And that is actually not right next to it because we'll have 2 rows of green circuit, I think. It gets heavily used, especially for red circuits and also for blue circuits later on. But our copper is not coming in because that is the wrong way. Alright, so now we should have copper coming in and being used, and we are in business now for blue science. We just need regular engines. Alright, regular engines need steel and iron gear and pipe. And iron gear and pipe is just all from iron plate. So let's just have a look at some ratios. We want to make, what do we need? We need 2 of these every second. No, 1 of these a second, because we halve that because we're making 2. So we'll need 10 of these. Yep. And we need 2 pipe a second and 1 iron gear a second. And they both can be created at 2 a second. Alright, so we just need 1 of each. Okay, that is all that ruminating was to figure out how much pipe and how many iron gear wheels we need to support this. And it turns out the answer is 1 of each. And then we go 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, that's that seems like a lot, but it is what it is. Now how can we do this most effectively? Let's bring iron in here. Yep, that's what we'll do. Alright, so this is iron, which is way over here. Oh my goodness. Let's bring that down first through all this very, very annoying stone. And let's draw a line. There we go. Alright. 2, 4. And then I think that's there. Yep. Alright. There we go. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't cancel out the shadows, but that's alright. They're ghosts. We are still going fine. Somehow we're still surviving. Why have we only got half a lane of iron? What is going on? Something has gone horribly wrong here. Look at that. How did that happen? Alright. I'm just going to set this up, and then we will definitely have to go back and fix up that problem, because that does not look like it's having a very good time at all. Alright, so bring our steel down, and we want our steel to be coming in there, which is just a little bit awkward. Oh, we're out. So go stock up, we're good for belts, we'll grab some undergrounds and some splitters. We don't need too many splitters, let's grab half a stack of those, 50, grab 100. Alright, I might grab some medium power poles while I'm here. I think these were set to 100. Yep, so we'll grab half of those, and I wouldn't mind grabbing some more blue assemblies. Okay. So back down here to our setup that we want. Actually, this is going to, surprisingly, our stuff up worked a treat, because, alright, let's just think about, I wouldn't mind getting tanks. We're getting attacked a lot, so let's start down the path of tanks. Let's get that, let's get explosives, and the next military. Well, we can't do that because that's a blue science, but we'll have blue science also very shortly. Anyway, back to where we were going with this. You there, you there, you there, and there. Alright, let's light up our way again, as we want to do. Alright, so if these guys go here, and no, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright. What ratios do we need? We just need a little bit of everything. So I guess we'll just output. No, so steel goes on the out there. That's what we should have done. All right. Just had to think that through for a minute. We'll want these guys here, and I'm sorry, you have to go a little bit higher because you are coming in here. So this is our steel supply, and let's just fill these in while we're going. And now this is the tricky bit. We want pipe to be, this will have to be on the inside. There. And there we go. Alright, and then you output to the other side. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Alright. Beautiful. And we'll output along here. Actually, I'm gonna output the other way because we want to feed this probably straight into our production of science, blue science, because that is what we're up to. But I just have to run back here because I am out of blue inserters and grab half a stack of red just to keep things going. All right. Now let's. That's going to ruin my pattern. Alright. And just, oh gosh, click in the right area. Now some days it seems like no matter where you click it's the wrong spot. Alright. There we go, and that will need to continue. That goes too far. Yeah, we're still holding them off. Alright. And then we have it. There is our engine units producing 1 a second, and that's all we need. All right. Now let's fix up whatever is going on with this iron plate. Probably should have taken the car to do this, unless it's so far away. How did all that coal get onto the other side? There is coal. I think it's something to do with that, I would imagine. Do we have... Huh. Well, I mean, while I'm up here, let's just fix up that problem. But, how did that coal get on here? Maybe while I was... there we go, okay. That's our problem. That there had the belt, so this splitter was actually touching that belt, and as soon as there was a gap, it was using it nefariously. And we'll just get rid of all that coal, and we'll put it all back in here. And same with that. All right, problem solved. And while that's happening, we got sulfur. Now let's have a look at how things are going. So plastics are fine, green circuits are fine because we're not using any red circuits yet. We're really not using anything advanced just yet, but that is all about to change. Alright, so we'll just do our blue science here, so we need 12 of these, and oddly enough that is exactly how many here is now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we will reproduce that pattern here. Same deal, every 2 and then a gap. Oop, and a gap. And there we go. Alright. We will power pole it up. And just have a quick check. I feel like I'm so paranoid with the biters. But it doesn't take much to totally ruin the day. Alright, let's go. There we go. Alright. I think I just shift clicked on that pole. If you shift click on a pole, it actually disconnects all its connections, which I honestly have never found a way, never found any time where that is actually useful, but I'm sure it happens. Alright, so you guys actually want to come off here, and we'll use red inserters to bring that in. And then along here, we are going to do our red circuit and solid fuel. Yes. Alright, so there's red circuits there, and solid fuel is somewhere else. Obviously not far enough down. There it is over here. Excellent. Alright, let's bring that down. And yep, that's the right line. Just have to make sure that is the correct line. So we will need red circuits to be coming from there, like thusly. And alright, there's explosives. So that just leaves the military for blue science. But let's just have a look. We will definitely need electric engines. They go into robotics. Modular armor will also need batteries. We definitely, like, so much of this stuff we need. It's just getting around to it. Alright. So there we go. There is everything we need. And let's not waste belt. Let's do an output right here. Oh, come on, tree. Couldn't find one when we actually needed one earlier. And now, of course, we can't move around because there's so many. Alright. So let's start with our these guys, ins and outs. How's my clicking? It's just gone terrible tonight. Alright. Oh god. This pains me to do, let alone I imagine to watch. But now, oh god. There we go. Alright, so of course these ones will wait for the engines to come around, but we should be in action. Alright. And we are off and away. Maybe some of these are just about ready. They do take a long time, these I think chemical science packs. But while that's happening, let's... Oh man, I don't really want to... Because I really want to extend that red science. So what I'm going to do, I am going to be a little bit sneakier, I think. Because this red circuits will have to extend out. There's no two ways about that. Red circuits get used a lot, but luckily we've got all this space here that I think we just need to get it up in line there with the military science. So we'll do a little bit of spaghetti here, and no one will say anything, will they? Of course not. Everyone loves spaghetti. Okay. So at this point here, we want to come in on the inside. So we're going to do that, and voila, that will just feed us into our science. So that being the case, let's queue up advanced oil processing. So as soon as that science gets there, we'll be on the go. All right. Look at all these biters, man. Where are all these biters coming from? Probably that one, yeah, and that one. I really want to get tanks. I think we need to do the military after our oil processing. We will do that, and then we will do that. and then the tank, obviously the next level of sort of power creep, and that will allow us to much more easily take out these bases a little bit further out. So we will clean house yet again, but that's further down the track. All right. So I mean we've got blue science up and running, and I think that was our goal for this episode. And with that comes our oil processing, advanced oil processing. So you know what? No, we'll just let that finish. Once we get advanced oil processing, next episode, we will be rejigging all this and turning it into, certainly up here we'll be changing our filtering. We'll need to get some water in, which will mean probably drawing it from up there. And I don't think offshore pumps actually generate any pollution, so I don't think they're going to be attacked. But yeah, on that note, we will call it there, and next episode we'll either be doing advanced oil processing or possibly setting up some tanks, or both. So I look forward to seeing you there, and as always, if you've got any comments, do let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.